maybe, membrane mod. So these are like crazy long poems. Yeah, these are kind of long. I don't think I have a short one I can read to you fine folks out there. Wait. No, that's also crazy long. Yeah, that's crazy long. Excuse me. Oh, here we go. This one's called... I can't even spell it. Let's read this one called The Flower, which I can spell. I can spell. I can actually say. Once in a golden hour, I cast to earth a seed. Up there came a flower. The people said, a weed. To and fro they went, through my garden bower, and muttering discontent, cursed me and my flower. Whoa, sounds intense. Then it grew so tall, it wore a crown of light. But thieves from o'er the wall stole the seed by night, sowed it far and wide, by every town and tower, till all the people cried, splendid is the flower. Read my little fable, he that runs may read. Most can raise the flowers now, for all have got the seed. And some are pretty enough, and some are poor indeed. And now again the people call it but a weed. Okay, so I have no idea. Let's find out. Why don't you tell me what that means? Because that'd be great. I don't know what this one is. The Ringlet is a 5-part freaking poem. I'm not going to read it too long. I apologize, it's too long. Yeah, this was too long too. But The Flower was pretty good. I like that. It's on page 220 of the Tennyson's Poems, Harper's Complete Edition Illustrated. It says 1871, but I'm not sure what it is. 220, in the Valley of Cauderetz, The Ringlet is on that page 220. So if you want to look it up, check it out. In the Valley of Cauderetz. Now The Flower is pretty good. Tennyson is decent, you know. I mean, I'm sure everybody's like, oh, Tennyson, he is awesome, you know. And, you know. I can't say for sure yet because, I mean, dude, this has great poems. See, I'd read this one, but it's like 5 parts. What are you kidding me? I'm sure people are like, oh, you're so dumb. Let's read Wages. Glory of Warrior, glory of... Okay, I'm done. Sorry, I just literally lost my train of thought. I don't want to do that one. I apologize in case you were hoping to listen to it. But that Flower one's pretty cool, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm into poetry. Not all of it. Some of it is just I can't understand what's going on. But that may be because my teeny tiny brain can't handle it. So hopefully that poem distracted you for a moment. You're like, what is he talking about? What a weirdo. And then boom, for that moment, you were depressed. Yeah, see? It's as easy as that. So we're going to go out. We're going to have a great day, yeah? I'm going to go to sleep for a few hours so I can get back up and play some Thomas the Train, you know, play some Legos, little Legos, big Legos, whatever. Hang out with my boys, my wife, and try my best to distract myself because I desperately need it. I won't count for another week or so. I'm actually getting a psychiatrist this coming week, so that's a positive. Hopefully that'll help. Gonna get back on medication. Hopefully that will help. Yeah, I keep doing the podcast, you know, so it's my life is a work in progress. Getting over depression is definitely a work in progress. There is no quick cure for it. I apologize. That is no guarantee, you know. There's no guarantees. Same with life. But look, you got this. You're a tough SOB. If you don't know what that means, look it up. I'm not going to curse. So, I have a little bit of a story here. So, a friend of mine came and said, hey, Josh, I have some issues for self-help, you know. What are your self-help books that you've read? And I mentioned to them that I don't read self-help books. I've never really thought about it, you know, it's, again, some other person's point of view, and this is what helped me kind of thing. this is what they believe can help others. It's cool. That's what I'm doing. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's could be my also the ADD, because I can't just read stuff and be like, oh, I understand it. I'm a visual person, so I can watch somebody on YouTube and they're talking about whatever, and then it's auditory plus visual, so I can take it in. Reading, I'm like, oh my god, I could read a book. It'll take me forever, but I won't soak up all the knowledge. So I can literally like a bunch of pages and then just forget everything that just happened, which is it's horrible, I know. So that hasn't helped me. But I did, and I had said, you know, what was the problems you were currently having in life, and they had mentioned like, oh, okay, well, you know, people like look down upon me because I'm not this other person so from their point of view, they're looked down upon because they're not the other person in their life, a relative of theirs, you know, terminal illness and stuff, and it's like, or they recovered from terminal illness, which is not terminal, obviously, huh? And so they get more of the praise as opposed to the other person does, and so they're not getting as much love as they feel they need, which is fine, understandable. They deserve love. Everybody deserves it, you know. So, you know, if you have somebody like that in your life, say you have somebody, for instance, like, person has, I don't know what it is. Like, say they had, like, okay, for example, my father, cancer for some reason, you know, he died of it, but say they recovered and, what do they call it? Remission. They went in remission and everything is fine. But now, like, oh, I survived cancer. That's awesome, you know. So now you can go along your daily life, you know, and keep going, and help others that are surviving or whatever, you know, go to meetings, that's fine. That is PTSD, post-traumatic stress, huge thing. Survive, congratulations. And those who have survivors in their family, don't treat the survivors any different, really. Yes, they survived cancer. It's great. Now treat them the same, you know. Like, you survived cancer, congrats. Let's go through our life because that's what I want to do. I don't want to keep babying you and give you all this sympathy. People are people. Depeche Mode. Sorry. People are people, and, you know, everybody needs love. So let's treat them all equally, you know. No one's better than anybody else. They're all equal people. We just have different quirks in different parts of our lives, you know. So just because one person has an issue and they get over that issue, don't treat them any like a baby or sympathy. I mean, give us sympathy, fine. That's fine, you know, but don't keep doing it and neglecting other people, because that's horrible. I'm sorry to the person that it happened to. So, how do you get over that? So, because of that, it's affected this person a lot in their lives, and they really are. I mean, self-esteem is out the window. They have definitely it's like not foreshadowing, sorry. They definitely under the surface kind of thing. There's more to it. And they had mentioned, like, I don't want to just blurt it out and be like, you think I'm crazy? I'm like, yeah, hello. I'm not, I call myself crazy, but I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I'm not crazy, but it's just like, crazy people can sense other crazy people, I guess you could call it. Or depressed people can sense not mentally challenged, sorry. People with mental issues, depression, what have you, can sense other people with other issues, you know, and they can share it and they can get along with those people. They can tell them what they've gone through, and hopefully that'll help the other person. If not, then at least they shared, right? And that's the idea, you know. So to those suffering from all kinds of mental issues right now, whether it be, you know, weight issues, going through weight gain because you're eating so much food to try to be happy, emotional eating, stress eating, or weight loss because you want to be happier, so you're like just making yourself what's it called, bulimic or anorexic because you think I'll be happier if I'm this way. No, it's horrible what you're doing to your body. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm going through the issue right now. I'm like, oh no, my pants don't fit now because I ate too much food. But I'm like, I really want this McDonald's or these fries or whatever. It made me feel good. For the moment, sure it does. Same with cutting used to, you know. For the moment, makes you feel great. Makes you feel top of the world for like seconds, maybe minutes. But then after that, it's guilt. You're like, oh, why did I eat so much? Or why did I do this? And blah, blah, blah. So it's endorphins, happiness for the moment, followed by extreme guilt. And you don't want that. It sucks. So definitely try to be a better you if you can, you know. Do what you can. So, but yeah. As we do with ending on episodes, I'm going to go ahead and leave you with the mantra. So, and if you listen to the episode, if you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know. I want feedback. If you're going through depression, this will be on my Facebook. This will be on Twitter, YouTube. But YouTube might actually YouTube won't probably cut this one out. Usually they cut it out or they mute it because of the copyrighted music I use sometimes. So I'm like, whatever. Anyway, if you listen to it and you hear it and you like it, or you just say, hey, I'm going through something, could you talk about this on the show? Next episode, I will. I want to try to get a couple people for interviews, possibly next episode. I don't know what it's going to be about yet, so I do want to figure out that ahead of time. That way I know, and I can tell you guys, hey, listen to the next episode because it's going to be about this. Yeah, maybe I'll do little snippets like, hey, next episode, boom, like a sampler. I don't know what it's called. Example. I don't know. Anyway, as I do at the end of each episode, ouch, apologize. We do the mantra. With me, please. Do the best to your ability to not let your disability disable you. If you don't know what that means, you're disabled physically, mentally, whatever. So do the best to your ability to not let that disability you suffer from every day disable your life. Don't let it push you down. Don't let it kick you. Don't let it take away any kind of happiness that you may have, no matter how small. Be kind and do all that fun stuff. So be happy. If not for you, do it for me. All right. Have a good day.